heels, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Brewery Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah, and if the next time you kiss your mother, you taste something a little different, and you don't know what it is, that was me. I finished my story on her face. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stan Lee of podcast, and also known as the RVD of the TV, also known as Peter Girl and Cripple Crawl Space. And I might not put it in crawl space, but you let me shoot my first shot, I might have it running around like in the wrong place. Oh, that felt great. Ooh, if I ever get married again on a right shot, that's the song I'm coming out to. I just want y'all to know that. So be prepared. So be prepared for like 10 years later, somebody gets shredded.
I got you, bro.
And on the boards, Steven Franchise or Mr. J. Ken if you are nasty.
It's your boy Stevie Franchise on the ones and twos, giving you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news. Yes, sir.
Yes. And it's good to hear that delete, knowing that Matt Hardy's back, broken. Yes.
Hey, bro, when he showed up over there, I think I smiled so damn hard. I was like, I don't know why.
I did too. It gives me back to the video that he made. You know, he cameoed me. He actually has a video.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I definitely gotta bring it one of these days. But yeah, there was a video of him shouting me out, pretty much, like giving me a positive thing in his broken gimmick. It's pretty cool.
I tell you right now, I couldn't have that because I wouldn't know how to act.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
But you know what's
hold on. Before we go by Chief, hey, JK, that reminds me. Lilo Rush also liked my thing too, bro.
Oh shit! Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, he liked my shit too. He actually posted it and actually hit me up and was like, "Hey man, I like your work on your page. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I do rub feet for niggas. No homo."
So, giving a backstory before we get to Cheeks. Leo Rush pulled out his Black Heart gimmick again. And this was the first time I ever saw it. Right. I'm like, wait, this is pretty dope. I like it. So I posted on the story and say, yo, Leo Rush, this is fire. Right. So he liked it. He pretty much liked it. He was like, hey, thanks, pretty much. So I showed Alex. Right. And later on, now Alex got a like too from Leo Rush.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. Shout out to Leo Rush.
Oh, we got Kelvin in the chat. We got Bartman in the chat, and Bartman's talking about the Totino's pizza for everybody. I bought the Totino's pizza that I didn't know existed. I ate one yesterday. It was solid.
Told you, boy, that shit.
It hit the spot.
Real well.
It hit the spot. And I overcooked it so it came out nice and crispy. The crust was nice and crispy. It hit the spot. I'm down with the Totino's.
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm down with the Totino's.
I gotta try a slice. Yeah, definitely.
Boy, trust me, bro. That shit like a taco.
But speaking of slices,
slice of cheeks.
We gotta get that slice of cheeks of the week.
Oh man, and we got some goodies this week.
Oh yes, we do.
We got Jade Cargill and all that chocolate goodness. And Kaden Carter, the mocha chocolate goodness.
I need both of them. Yeah. I give up my left kidney and my right testicle for both of them.
Yeah. What up, Bartman?
Yeah. Yowie wowie.
All those things.
Yes.
I feel all those things right now. Like, just the way she's bending like that.
She's almost got the Asian squat down.
She does.
She almost. She got it for me.
Because she has heels on, so it's not the complete Asian squat.
Hello, ladies.
But and then Kaden Carter.
One of these days they're going to hear us, and I'm not going to feel bad for anything I said.
Kelvin said Kaden Carter almost made me lick my phone.
I'm telling you, boy, she looked like a Hershey's Kiss. She like a Hershey Kiss mixed with a little bit of Reese's peanut butter, bro. I swear to God.
I like to dive into those s'mores.
Or this episode will get monetized like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it will.
And moving on from the chocolate, we got some vanilla, and we got some. We got ourselves a little. What else goes with vanilla? Some whipped cream. We got Taya Valkyrie and Lacey Evans, aka Macy Estrella.
We got the whole Neapolitan over here, man. That's crazy.
Hey, look, let me keep my mouth shut because I almost said something when you said cream. I almost said something outrageous. I was like, yeah, let me keep my mouth shut.
Cream filling?
Cream de la crop. There you go.
Cream of wheat.
Cream of wheats.
Very oozy.
Also, very oozy.
Very, 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 very oozy.
Bartman said he's doing laundry right now, so I'm just going to be quiet.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for being quiet in this segment because it's just awe-inspiring.
And since Taya Valkyrie dropped a couple lbs, the booty's looking a little bigger,
A little thick,
bigger.
Jesus! Keep it up, I'm a nigga!
And to round out the cheeks, we've got what I like to call Baby Rhea, Indy Hartwell.
Indy Hartwell.
Yes. And then on the right side, another Australian, we've got Emma, aka Tanel Dashwood, and in the middle, everybody, the talk of Raw, Kayla Braxton.
Kayla Braxton get it too. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Kayla Braxton's fulfilling fantasies right now that I never thought I could achieve.
Word, like Kayla Braxton don't realize that, people got a little following. She probably got a cold and she don't even realize it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I need her and Samantha Irvine just like oiled up.
God.
Those light-skinned mixed chicks just like oiled up.
I'll pull out the Glock!
And then like posed like Natalia and her sister touching each other.
Nope, we can't have that because then y'all won't hear from me for about a week. What happened? I don't know. They said something about tendinitis in my elbow.
All right, before somebody hurts themselves, let's move on to Ultra Fantasy Booking.
You don't need to say somebody, just say Alex. Alex will hurt himself. We don't care.
Alex might hurt himself.
Last week was Warzone. The opening match was the #1 contenders match in the tag team division. The Usos took on the Gun Club, and our #1 contenders will be the Usos with 80% of the votes.
Very oozy.
Next up, Kip Sabian came to the ring for promo. Last week, I issued an open challenge to anyone under 83 kilograms to even the playing field so I can get my first ever win here at Warzone. I never expected to face a woman, so my guard was down, and that's why I lost. So tonight, I'm issuing the same challenge to anyone in the locker room under 83 kilograms. So come out here and try me. And who answers the call? It is our women's champion, Beth Phoenix.
At this point right now, you stop calling out.
Hey.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's an idiot.
Dude, that first statement, too, he was like, it's because I was distracted.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the biggest excuse for a tough guy to be beaten by a woman.
Man. So, with 86% of the votes, Beth Phoenix has defeated Kip Sabian.
God damn.
Last week he lost to Charlotte. Now he lost to Beth Phoenix. Match 3. Wow. Match 3, Vacant took on The Giant.
Yeah.
And this was actually a really good match. I thought it was going to be a squash.
Let's go Vacant.
With 55% of the votes, The Giant. I did not expect this to be a competitive match.
Aww.
And in our main event, it was a triple threat. It was our Champions Challenge. The MLW Openweight Champion, Bobby Lashley, took on the WCW United States Champion, Cody Rhodes, and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, L.A. Knight. Yeah. And our stipulation finishes were Bobby Lashley would win with help from Moose and Hobbs. Cody Rhodes would win after LA Knight got distracted by Matt Cardona and they just disappeared. There would be a no contest and Matt Cardona would successfully cash in on LA Knight. Or there would be a no contest because Cardona would fail to cash in on LA Knight. And our finish is Matt Cardona cashed in his Money in the Bank contract, but hashtag and still IGP Heavyweight Champion, LA Knight. So
that was perfect.
We no longer have a Mr. Money in the Bank, but LA Knight is still our world champion.
Yeah.
And that was Warzone. And now we move on to Dragon Force.
Yeah. Dragon Force gonna kick off the night with the Bullet Club versus Private Party. So somebody might get shot in this bitch. Our next match, Dexter Lumis will have another match. See how he didn't get a chance to beat Jack Perry fair and square? He's gonna face Jack Perry again in a cage match tonight. Our next match is going to be one hard-hitting match. It's going to be Jacob Fatu versus the Big Red Machine, Kane. Next match, we're going to have a women's match. This is going to be a match somebody ain't seen them in a while. It will be Rosemary versus Gigi Dolan. And our final match for tonight is going to be one hell of a match. Guys, it's going to be Undead Money versus Moxley, Dragunov, and Drew McIntyre in a Chicago street fight.
Not a time to say goodbye.
I wish he would just redo that music already.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Allegedly, they're trying to get the fucking copyright against for him to use it.
It was yours. Now
we. Allegedly, that's a part of his new new contract that they want to try to use it for special occasions.
It would be great because they were going to introduce Randy Orton's new music that night. He showed up with SmackDown, and right before it, they played it. Nobody liked it, and they kept it regular music.
Yeah, everybody said it was trash. Like him, Triple H, and I think The Rock listened to it. Also, they're like, "Oh, this is garbage."
First of all, Randy music will never need to be changed. This shit is legendary.
Chin up, tits out. Watch out for the shoe.
Hey.
Oh no.
All right, where are we in the rundown? Let me close that. Wait, no, that's the thing I needed. I closed the wrong thing. Mail. When technology fails you. Well, actually, that was my fault, but you know. All right, the WWE Draft 2024. So before we actually get to the draft, this little photo right here, I liked what I saw here. You know what this says to me right here?
What does it say to you?
Cody Rhodes is being groomed to take over WWE in the next 15 years, 10 to 15 years. Remember, the executive vice president of AEW, the one that actually did the work. You know, one of his catchphrases, "Do the work." The one that actually was backstage, producing the show. The one that was actually helping the wrestlers produce their match. The one that was actually doing the technical work with the camera crew and the TV crew. The one that was actually working with the network. The one that's actually working with sponsors. The one that's actually working with whatever to do with the actual business side and not just, oh, I'm an executive. I'm in charge. This right here told me, obviously, Triple H is now in charge for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. once Cody got there, there's been rumors that, Cody always goes and sits wherever, and, he's not exactly saying, hey, teach me, but he's just there in the background for important stuff. Kind of like Cena.
He's being their champion.
He's being the guy.
The guy. He's being that number one guy who's always going to be there, and you're going to see his face, and you're always going to, know that this guy is the guy.
But not just in terms of being the guy for the wrestling, not just being the guy for the locker room, but being the guy to run the company.
Exactly.
That's what I saw in this right here. He's next in charge.
There's no doubt that Cody Rhodes can have that position one day.
No doubt he wants that position.
And no doubt that he wants it.
Again, from what we saw, he wants the job.
And man, look, he wants it. He can have it. The real thing is, we might need it. Because when Triple H finally gets to a point where he's done, you need another wrestler that knows what to do as a wrestler for other wrestlers.
Wouldn't it be bittersweet, though, that now pretty much McMahon handed over in the future to a Rhodes, the company.
And remember, his dad booked basically everywhere he went. His dad booked in Mid-South. His dad booked in Jim Crockett Promotions. His dad booked in WCW. His dad booked in Florida. His dad booked in Louisiana. His dad, his dad didn't book in Texas.
No, I don't think he did.
No, he was never in Texas long enough. But he basically was a booker everywhere on all his stops along his career. Never owned the company, but he was the head booker at some point.
He ran shit. Much. He ran most of the shows.
Yeah. But I feel Cody is hinting at, hey, consider me for this down the road. I kind of took this upon myself when I was given the chance before at the other place and obviously nobody wanted to listen to me while I was there, but I tried.
But I know here I can grow with this position.
And here people are willing to listen and learn.
Yes.
And also he has the not the resume, but he has the recommendation between CM Punk and Jay Cargill.
And a lot of other
so he got it.
And he has the respect of the veterans that are there too. Even the people that came before him respect him enough to say, hey, I think he can do this.
Probably far more respect than what his brother would get. But, that's another story.
Yeah.
The sad thing, I feel like his brother would get the same respect. He just wasn't getting it by Vince. But Triple H would give his brother the same respect.
His brother's a great trainer. I don't think his brother would make a great booker, but his brother's a great trainer, a great match producer. I don't think he's a guy to produce a whole show or run a company.
I can see Bloom and I can see Dustin training NXT guys.
Yeah.
I think that would be great for the future, though.
And the other thing that happened for the the draft, the return of Stephanie's breasts.
Yeah, nigga. All I heard was "you're not enough for me" in my head, and I was like,
"Yeah."
Cheeks of the week.
And now that she's a Levesque now, she's not a McMahon anymore. She's a Levesque because she doesn't work for the company, but she just keeps appearing for no reason.
Her husband worked there. What do you expect?
Yeah, she's just there now because she's not getting paid to be there. She's just there.
She's just there. I mean, just like
her and her breasts are there.
Two of them.
Because it reminded me of the 2020 draft where her breasts were just there the entire night. Because she did the whole draft that night.
I'm about to say they should have got drafted. One should have got drafted as Raw.
One breast per show.
But anyway,
the nipple gets to NXT. I don't know why I said that.
No. The canal. Wait, no titty fucking jokes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna say the canal. I was gonna say the canal we put into the. That goes to NXT.
Yes. Oh, we gotta get cut.
Anyway, getting to the actual draft. You get the next slide.
Yeah.
So the rules were champions stay. The champions stay on each show. Raw got Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Liv Morgan, Ricochet, Sheamus, Alpha Academy, Kiana James from NXT, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, Ivar, Imperium, Damage Control, CM Punk, Braun Strowman returned, Drew McIntyre, Judgment Day, Ilya Dragunov from NXT, The New Day, Laya Valkyra from NXT, Final Testament, Brick Bronson, Bronson Reed, Natalia, Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, Odyssey Jones from NXT, Dijak from NXT, who was all in the Rain Monster before, the Creed Brothers, Ivy Nile, New Catch Republic. SmackDown got Bianca Belair, Carmelo Hayes, a.k.a. him from NXT, Nia Jax, LA Knight, The Bloodline, AJ Styles, Andrade, The OC, Baron Corbin back from NXT, Alexander, Cedric Alexander and Ashante from Catering, Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens, The Pride, Tiffany Stratton, Legado del Fantasma, Shinsuke Nakamura, Naomi, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Pretty Deadly, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, DIY, Blair Davenport from NXT, Apollo Crews back from NXT, Giovanni Da Vinci, and Tegan Knox.
So I have something to say.
Yes.
So it's only the teams that got, like certain teams that just got drafted, and then certain NXT stars that got drafted. That's pretty much it. No, not individual superstars.
Yeah, there's been a lot of criticism that why are we doing drafts when nobody's moving?
Oh, they're moving. They're moving teams.
Basically what's happening is if you're in a storyline, you're not moving. It's people that aren't in storylines and then the couple NXT call-ups. So I'm thinking they shouldn't call it a draft anymore and they should just do quote-unquote trades. That's what I'm proposing. Find another name for this and just, hey, we're going to do some trades.
Yeah. Because at this point, they were trying to do it like the NFL, honestly.
Yeah, because they do it during NFL draft season.
Yeah. And now they look like the NFL. Like, what the fuck?
And, yeah, we'll get to the NFL draft. There was something that happened there. We'll get to that nonsense. But,
it didn't bother me none. Like, at this point now, I don't really care about the draft. I just care about what stories are going to happen and who's going to be able to do some wrestling. Because the previous draft was Vince McMahon call up somebody NXT, they don't do shit, they become part of catering, and then that's that.
Bart's right too on the chat. He said we should just call it the shake up.
Yes, thank you. Yes, call it. Yes, there we go. Shake up.
Yeah.
I like. That's the perfect word. Shake up. That's the word we need. The shake up.
Because I feel like we were in tune with that word when they announced it the first time. Like
that's the word.
That's definitely the word.
That's the word.
The WWE shake up.
That's the word we need. Yep.
Things are gonna get shaken up a bit. Like, you know.
that was one Vince idea that did work. The shake up.
That actually did
that
work.
Worked.
You know.
That did work.
The late Vince reign. That actually did
late
work.
Vincent Kennedy, ball man.
Mustachio man.
Yeah, and as we said, Braun Strowman's back. He came out to help Jey Uso after he got attacked by Logan Paul and Judgment Day. I didn't see that alliance happening, but it makes sense. They're both heels.
Where the fuck is there's get these hands chance? Where the hell were they?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. I think some people might have forgot that was a chant for him.
At least they got rid of the train.
I'm glad that Braun Strowman's back to where like he was when he was beating the shit out of Roman, because that was the Braun Strowman that I missed, and they're picking back up to that Braun Strowman.
And hello, Samantha.
Yes, hello. Yes, looking at Braun.
Hello, Samantha.
Yes, hello.
Thank you for gracing our screen.
With those beautiful puppy dog eyes that she has.
Those big brown eyes. That fluffy hair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all were looking at her eyes there.
I'd like to put some conditioner in that hair.
Slap the hell out of that scalp. Ricochet gonna fight me, and I stab her.
Watch out, man. He's in a suit now,
No,
bro.
whoa. Remember, he's a champion. Well, actually, he technically is a champion now, but it hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen tomorrow.
Yes, he's the champion of speed. He's Sonic the Hedgehog.
I just want to see the belt. That's all I want to do.
They're going to show it tomorrow. It hasn't actually happened yet.
He is the Sonic the Hedgehog champion.
Hey, man, he do look like Tails, though.
I finally did it, Sonic.
And on draft night 1, which was SmackDown, the main event was Cody Rhodes versus Carmelo Hayes. This match was dope, except for
the botch,
which technically wasn't a botch. It was planned but mistimed.
Yep. Because he was going for a cutter.
No, it was a planned move, but it was mistimed.
Okay.
Because they were supposed to screw it up, but it was mistimed.
I don't like the fact that people online was like, Carmelo Hayes shouldn't get pushed into a main event match. What do you mean? He was a main event guy on the other show. Like,
I don't think it was his fault, honestly.
What he screwed up is he didn't sell it. That's where the screw up is. Because when they were supposed to miss the move. That was the plan. They were supposed to miss the move. He went too early. He went down first. Cody came down like 2 seconds later. And then he popped up while Cody's selling.
Yeah, Cody
sold
the shit
So if
out
Carmelo
of
was
that
still
move.
down selling, you wouldn't have known they fucked up. The only thing off was the timing. They were supposed to screw the move up.
It's just a no-sell.
That was the only thing off, was the fact that Carmelo Hayes stopped selling before Cody even finished selling.
I kind of like that Trick Williams is actually doing better than Carmelo Hayes right now, so shit.
I wouldn't say he's doing better. It's just his bubble
hype.
is so big right now.
His momentum is hype.
Yeah.
Come on, you wouldn't see that with Carmelo. You only saw that a little bit with Carmelo, but that's it.
You saw that in the beginning of Carmelo's reign.
But like ever since then, why?
Well, you also have to remember Carmelo's just turned heel, so it's a new adjustment for him.
It is.
So he's got to build himself up as a heel. He was big as a babyface, so he's now in a new role, and it's going to take some time for him to build as a heel.
I don't doubt that he's going to get to that level. Like, I'm sure he's going to get there in like 2-3 years, maybe even sooner if he plays the heel role right.
Yeah,
you know,
he just needs the right opponent, and obviously he was the right opponent for Trick Williams to get over. Now he just needs the right opponent for him to get over as a heel.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know who's on the main roster that can get him over.
There's a lot of people there that could bring him over, honestly.
I don't know, but Carlito's going to certainly be a heel.
I'm about to say, look, before we go past that point, we all know who could have made him the man on that show. Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. Somebody who won't be there to put him over. That's appropriate.
Dolph Ziggler would put him over, and they probably would have had a 6-star match off that.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Knight. Yeah, and LA Knight could do it.
Yeah.
I think LA Knight could do it.
Yeah.
Bartman thinks so too.
Yeah. Carlito will definitely be a heel sometime soon after he pulled a CM Punk and had a fight backstage on the security camera. He's the one that attacked Dragon Lee. And we kind of knew this the whole time.
We did. We were actually discussing that this would happen.
Again,
several weeks ago.
We call it.
Yep.
We call it WWE. When can we get that check cut? We're just saying.
We need that, and it almost happened in the 21st hour.
Yep.
Dead ass. I just realized that you were right.
Yeah, literally. Look at the timestamp. Look at the timestamp.
Yeah, it's the little things that be peeping out. Or at room 257, like we could find that room too. They left a lot of details in this. They left a lot of details in this.
Yep.
So, check camera 12.
And speaking of CM Punk, last night on Raw, he and Drew McIntyre had a little game of catch the cat.
Tom and Jerry, for real.
When McIntyre came out for his promo, CM Punk showed up in the skybox. And then Drew McIntyre said, fuck this, I'm going to the skybox. And then when he got to the skybox, all of a sudden CM Punk was in the ring.
What did CM Punk say before when he saw him in the skybox? He was like, "I'm not hiding. I'm up here, you little bitch." I love it. I love it. He's being comical and shit. He's like, yeah. And he left a freaking an autographed picture of himself up there.
Yo, that commentary had me laughing when commentary was like, "Hey, don't mess that up. That's worth money."
Yep.
Yo, word.
I love this new commentary. They just be saying whatever the fuck comes to mind now, and it should just be great.
This is your classic slapstick Tom and Jerry moment.
They were doing a fucking blowjob. No, they were doing an old guy ED jokes last week on SmackDown.
Yo, shit is fucking bonkers. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Well, I know Jerry King Lawler was like, God damn it, I wish I was back on that damn commentary.
Yeah.
I wish he was younger too again. You know, get his shrieking voice in the commentary.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God! I missed that.
I think I'll fit this in here because I don't really have a graphic for it. But NBC Universal is the latest streaming service to announce a price increase. In mid-July, Peacock will raise the price of Peacock Premium with ads from $5.99 to $7.99, a $2 price increase.
Goddamn.
And then Peacock Premium, which is ad-free, will go from $11.99 to $13.99. Wait, I'm paying $11. No, that's just $9.99.
That ain't what it says, homie.
That ain't what it's telling you, bro.
That ain't what it's telling you, homie.
No. Because that should just charge me the other day. I'm paying $9.99.
I'll say.
Or maybe I got grandfathered in because I've had it for so long. I don't know. Could be wrong.
I'll say paying for that shit in the studio. I ain't paying for that.
For those who pay annually, it's going to go from $59.99 to $79.99. Or if you have ad-free, it's going to go from $119.99 to $139.99.
NBC said,
"Yeah,
I don't want peace.
I want
problems always."
Yeah, so the price is going up in July. That's long story short.
Jake, you know what's funny? I know what movie that's from because I watched that whole entire African movie.
You mean Mortal Kombat Haitian style? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious.
And
I would say show me that shit.
And as we were talking about WWE Speed, yes. with Ricochet.
Sound like a drug.
Yeah.
Ricochet, he's going to be the first champion. That's going to come out tomorrow. That's tomorrow's episode. It's already been taped. Come to find out, WWE Speed is the new A show, if you will. It has the highest ratings. The last episode of WWE Speed got 3.8 million viewers, live viewers.
So you telling me a show that's on Twitter?
Yes.
It ain't really televised. Outbeat AEW? That's crazy.
Wow.
Yes. 3.8 million viewers on Twitter for WWE Speed. That 5-minute show, yes.
I feel like AEW should just go ahead and go to OnlyFans.
Are we going to talk about Dominic Mysterio caught in AK last night with Lit? Okay, we probably will. But
actually,
we probably will in one of these segments. That's what
I wasn't planning on it, but I guess we can.
We can because that's kind of tied to storyline. I mean,
I got something to say about him too. I don't think people know this, but I noticed on Monday Night Raw. This is a little weird.
Go ahead.
When Raw started off and they showed the Judgment Day walking in, and they showed him meeting Logan Paul, and then they showed him with Liv Morgan. Anybody realize he didn't have his arm brace on until he met Liv Morgan? He literally walked in without it, and when he met Logan Paul, he didn't have it on. But then when he was left thing with Liv Morgan, he had it on.
So that's definitely going to be the storyline breaker of Mommy and Dom. Watch, it is. He gonna be like, I have a new mommy now.
Interesting.
I got a small mommy. She can't pick me up like you can, but she can still do everything you do.
Interesting.
I do still want to see Liv and Rhea fight again.
Yeah. So back to WSP, 3.8 million viewers that beat Raw and SmackDown. And obviously destroys anything AEW does.
Dude, you can.
Oh my God, not Rampage.
And still outbeat AEW.
Oh my God, not Rampage.
First of all, one, I can say you any random chick that has an OLED page on Twitter, and they probably got more views than AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of Dominic and his elbow, here's a list of WWE injuries. Drew McIntyre, he's working injured. Rhea Ripley's out. Jimmy Uso's out. CM Punk is out. Nikita Lyons is out. Charlotte Flair is out. Dominic Mysterio is hurt but on TV. Sonya Deville's out. Corey Jade's out. Raquel Rodriguez is out. Shotzi Blackheart's out. Seth Rollins is out. Wes Lee is out. And that's it.
That's a lot of motherfuckers still.
Yeah. And recently on Twitter, one of the candidates for, I believe, the Prime Minister of London, Sadiq Khan, another person named Khan. London is the sporting capital of the world. If I'm reelected next Thursday, we'll go even further. We're looking to bring WrestleMania, the Super Bowl, and the NBA to London and put together another bid for the 2040 Olympics. Triple H responded, "Let's talk."
That sounds fucking crazy because them tickets going to be outrageous for the go to London.
So you know what that means? The second person named Khan will be above Tony in the wrestling business.
That's crazy, and that's sad.
Another Khan
doing better business than Tony.
I mean, we got Nick Khan, but he's already iffy in our book.
Yeah, shit. Nick Khan already sold some of his shares from TKO also.
Oh, we're going to talk about that in a couple minutes. Actually, that is next.
That is next, actually.
That is
Good
next.
segue. But yeah.
Perfect segue.
I'll be segueing the shit I don't know.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
WWE President Nick Khan has filed to sell what appears to be all of his 234,424 shares in TKO Holdings. This, I believe, is because in the Vince McMahon versus whatever the chick's name is lawsuit, when you go through the lawsuit and you have the listed people that are accused of helping Vince hide yada yada yada, and you have executive number one. Executive number one is Nick Khan, so they're coming after him too.
Yeah, they coming hard.
So he's I said before when that got revealed, he's most likely out the door too.
That's crazy. They coming to Nick Khan. That's crazy. They coming to Nick Khan, and Nick Khan didn't come at the Vince, but John Laurinaitis did.
Well, Laurinaitis flipped. He flipped immediately.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Immediately he flipped. He's not built for this shit. He's not built for killing links.
I'm about to say, look at Vince's
became-
face. Vince like he constipated and want to beat his meat at the same time.
He literally became the Mike Pence of this whole situation.
Yeah,
he was like, Trump did that shit.
and then Vince McMahon, Vince sold his remaining shares, which were worth $776 million. So in all, Vince McMahon sold all of his shares for approximately $2.2 billion.
He's finally a billionaire.
Damn.
From being a millionaire was here a long time ago.
So if you think about it, in 1982, Vince McMahon bought the WWE from his dad for $1 million, and he's flipped it for $2.2 billion. That's a hell of a come up.
Keep it up, I'm a nigga.
Well, no, sorry. Actually, more than that, because remember when the company originally sold to Endeavor.
Yeah.
To Endeavor before the merger. I think what was that? That sale was what, $7 billion? So in all, he's got $9 billion out of them. That's a hell of a come up.
That is definitely.
What up, G?
And we also got to worry about 20 to probably 30 million of that has been given away to females that he hush and they still told.
Excuse me,
Well, let's see. If he's
this out.
giving away $20 million and he's got $9 billion, That's fucking pocket change.
That is.
But this is the man we're talking about.
That's me taking this fucking $100 bill out of my wallet and fucking just doing that. I'm gonna need that back, by the way.
I was like,
I gotta fucking buy gas.
I was about to dive into that studio.
I'm about to say, you're lucky I'm not there, because you could do that and magically floated into my hand. But you ain't gotta worry about it.
Alex, I almost dove in, like swimming, dive into the studio through the glass.
I'm about to say, look, I ain't seen a $100 bill in so long, bro.
That's just gold mine now.
Let's see. While we're talking about legal shit, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. They've made a ruling that non-compete clauses in America will now be banned. This opens many doors for talent to show up and start working for other promotions as soon as they are not contractually obligated to another.
So
this is gonna be crazy.
This does not take effect until 2025, pending litigation officially going through.
So
I'm just saying, this is gonna be crazy, because that means Alistair Black and them could just magically show up in WWE one day out of the blue randomly.
Again, 2025. I don't know when their contract's in.
So when next year hits,
Keith Lee's, Keith Lee's and Alistair Black,
dude,
and Buddy Murphy all contract ends next year.
Do you guys know that wrestling next year, after this hits, is going to be nuts? Like, you thought that this shit just, like, what we just experienced was already crazy. This is a thing where people can come in right after their contract.
Mm-hmm.
Be on
some
AEW
like
on
outsider
a
shit, like
Wednesday, and be on SmackDown that Friday.
On some like Razor Ramon, Kevin Nash shit, or like Scott Hall, Razor Ramon,
Yeah, because think about it this way:
coming into WCW after one day.
If you're on a taped episode of Collision, you're on. So they record Collision on Wednesday after Dynamite, right? If it's a taped episode, so your contract's over. You're on SmackDown, and then you're on Collision the next night.
Hey, man, the only person to pull that off very well, we all know.
That's some Rick Rude shit, bro. Like,
hey, look. We know one person to pull it off very well. He was on both shows on the same night.
That's some Rick Rude shit, bro.
Mr. Rick Rude, boy.
That's some Rick Rude shit, bro. Rest in peace, Rick Rude. But that's some Rick Rude shit.
Yep.
I can't wait for somebody to pull off that Rick Rude shit.
Bartman, I believe that injury clause thing is also going away as a part of the non-compete. I believe that was in the fine details.
Crazy of a time, man.
Ron Killings, R-Truth, he posted a picture of Swerve winning the AEW World Championship, and he said, "Shout out to my dog, True Kofi, for winning the WCW Championship. Did y'all steal the keys that prohibited my entrance?"
Bro, when R-Truth died, I swear to God, I'm going to cry so hard.
Me too. That man is a national treasure for a reason. So he's going outside of the WWE getting confused. That's the gimmick. He's like, yo, this is Kofi Kingston. Where's your belt, dog?
It's Kofi.
R-Truth is the Doctor Strange of wrestling. He can just talk about anything and nobody cares.
R-Truth can literally make the multiverse happen in wrestling.
I feel like he should look at Cody one day and be like, Justin. He'd be like, what the fuck?
No, this should go beyond. This should go beyond. He should go to AEW, still be in contract with WWE, and be like, wait, is that you, Kofi? What, am I at WCW?
I can't be part of Royal Rumble.
Am I at WCW?
You sure? You sure don't have Royal Rumbles here?
Where's Sting
at? I could have had a Royal Rumble.
Where's Sting at?
Kelvin, it's funny that you mentioned Kenny Omega, because next up, Kenny Omega said something very positive about Roman Reigns.
Yes, he did.
In his Twitch,
man talking about he a bad EVP, and now he's talking good about Roman Reigns.
He's getting on my good side in the last couple weeks. In his Twitch chat, he said, "I'm not going to accept any Roman Reigns slander. I really think he's incredible. I don't think he's boring. I actually want to say I'm pretty jealous because Roman Reigns is presented the exact same way I would love to be presented. He's presented as the man who's the champion to have big matches at pay-per-views where either you're really cheering for him or cheering for someone else. That's professional wrestling. He's getting to do what I did in Japan, so I can't be a hater on that. I'm a fan.
I'm glad, and that was a well, answered thought of a mark. If some mark just trying to talk trash, but yeah.
I feel like Kenny Omega just doing this. He's trying to get good graces to come to WWE one day.
I think he's sick of the children too.
Yeah,
that's what I think is happening.
I think he's grown up as well. Like, hey, AJ grew up, Finn grew up. Now Kenny's growing up now. So he's like what, like 40?
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
He might come over and be on some up down.
I think he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. He's like, I think I need to do something before all this is over.
The day I see Kenny Omega on Up Up Down Down is the day that I'm gonna start watching it more. Because I did see their crossover. Do you guys remember there was a crossover?
They did a Street Fighter tournament.
They did a Street Fighter. Yeah. They went to Capcom and they fought.
It was a 3-on-3.
3-on-3.
New Day versus the Elite.
The Elite.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
And then I believe the very next day on his Twitch chat, Kenny Omega then went on to expose Rosie Nagawa, the former president of Stardom. Rosie Nagawa recently has started his own promotion called Marigold Dream Star Fighting.
Why you look like an Asian pimp?
That sounds like some kind of hentai.
It kind of is. Before even leaving Stardom, he was accused of stealing talent to attempt to start this promotion. And then all of a sudden he left, and what did he do? Started his own promotion. And in the past, Asuka was quoted saying some negative things about this person. Kenny Omega said, I'll put it this way, Rosie's Rosie. He's done this song and dance for his entire life. A leopard can change its spots. If you like him, you like him. I got the actual inside track. I don't mean necessarily the wrestling industry. I mean the government. Issued press. The information they know, I'm just going to leave it at that. I would say don't be so quick. Listen to the praise for that individual because someday, I'm not sure, but it will be, maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but someday. People will know the truth. A lot of higher-ups in Japan, they know exactly what kind of business he's up to and what he's been up to for decades.
Sound like another Japan case.
Yes, exactly. And further, I don't have the exact quote, but further on in the chat, he said, at some point, Rosie Nagawa was taking 13-year-old girls and doing swimsuit calendars with them.
Oh, this is man worse. Good Lord.
It's worse than
and when he was hiring girls for Stardom, he specifically put out ads saying, looking for girls ages 13 to 17, unmarried, single, unmarried, ages 13 to 17. Yeah.
That is some sick shit.
Yeah.
I feel like us just talking about him and this is going to get us demonetized more than what we were talking about with the Cheeks of the Week.
Yeah.
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 I feel like he been to Puff Daddy's house more than once. God damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, so if you thought Vince was sick, this is even worse because this is underage. But then again, I think 16 is the age of consent in Japan. But if he's pushing,
but if
he's pushing 13, that's just disgusting. Wild.
That is wild.
Yeah. So Julia's allegedly her last date is for this guy before she officially starts at NXT because there's a match in like 2 weeks for this guy in Japan. I think that's her last indie date, and then she officially starts with NXT.
Wow. Man, that is sick.
And Maxwell Jacob Friedman. We briefly spoke about him earlier. MJF reportedly underwent surgery to repair his torn labrum. His failed attempt at physical therapy recently made the decision to have the surgery and will be out approximately another 4 to 6 months. So whether he's a free agent, whether he's still under contract at AEW, whatever that situation is, it's going to be another 4 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking mark!
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I think it was on purpose.
I really miss him.
I think it was on purpose. I think he just doesn't want to be there at this point.
I think it's on purpose too, because I think he's prolonging his contract a little more until they can find a way. But yeah, I don't know, because the rumor still had it was that he did sign the 7-year deal?
Probably 5. I don't
5 years, something around there. But
which I can't believe I can't believe he did that. If he did, I can't believe it.
I doubt at this point though. Like,
I think either he's stuck under that you're injured thing, so you're still in a contract, or he didn't sign a deal at all. I can't believe he re-signed there. I don't think he's stupid enough to stay there.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's stupid enough to take the money and just do bad TV.
Like, because at this point right now, he's done everything in AEW. There's nothing else left for him there.
Yeah. I don't think he's stupid enough to just take the money and be there.
Unless he would. I don't know.
Something we missed a couple weeks ago. Fucking Jon Moxley's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
I don't know how we completely forgot to talk about that. Because it's kind of unimportant.
They make it so unimportant, honestly.
Because, I don't know. It's kind of unimportant.
Like, they did put him in a spot where he won the championship, but then, it was very, like,
because it wasn't at a major show for New Japan. I guess that's why. Because I think, was that at the Riot show where Jack Perry came out with the Chicago flag?
I think that was the same show.
Yeah, that wasn't a major show for them.
Yeah, it's the same show. So, hey, man, look. All 3 Shield members, since they all broken up, have been heavyweight champions in some shape, form, or fashion. And for about a week and a half, none of them were. And then Moxley just ended that whole little streak, and now somebody from the Shield is a champion.
Yep.
So
he continues to be the third best champion in their team.
That's fucked up.
Which is still a reoccurring thing that happens in his life. Damn, CM Punk, you never age badly, bro.
Yep.
Never age badly.
And now, JK, this is part of the show where you take over, and I'm gonna sit back for a couple minutes because I don't like beating dead horses.
What he's preferring to is this lackluster of an injury that or work, so quote unquote work that happened last week, I believe. But yeah. Tony Khan does not know how to act like he has a broken neck. Like, I don't think he ever had a broken neck in his life to even know how to act like a person that has one. So I saw this goof at the NFL draft, Jaguars, and the dude was literally sipping coffee, turning his neck like a normal person without a neck injury. Why? Why are you doing this? Why did you pretend to be hurt after, by the way, it didn't look like he got hurt in the actual, work. It didn't look like it hit his head. And he looked like, he literally looked like he was a ragdoll. His father got, bashed for it for being there because he did look like Saddam Hussein that joined Elite. I've been hearing a lot of comments on that, but this is.
Please comment on the picture on the left.
Yes. Okada, the Bucks, they're forming a team to take over AEW.
No. Just take out the wrestling. What's happening in the picture on the left?
I mean with the nose. What do you mean, like with?
Tony's on his knees in front of a man.
Oh yeah, this kind of looks questionable. Actually, man, I didn't even think about it until you said it. I'm like, wait, that looks questionable. Actually,
that's a no Diddy moment right there, boy. That's a Diddy special.
So that's what actually happened to his neck.
I believe that's how Okada got the deal.
Yeah, Okada got her the freeway, the Conway, the all-in way.
The elite way, all out way,
all in,
and all out way.
He didn't have to grab the brass ring. He was a brass ring.
Tony said it was double or nothing, and he took the bait.
Hey, he asked Okada, "Hey, you're the rainmaker. Make it rain."
Rain on me, part 2.
Oh man! If Mark Kelly was in prison seeing this, he would grab his ocean bottle.
Okay, that's what he really wanted me to do. All right. So I see that it took a couple of names of the events to get Okada into AEW by Tony Khan's neck, of course. While he was given neck. Yeah. This is literally sums up what the fuck happened. We don't gotta go on. Let's keep moving.
Okay, and speaking of the No Diddy, Mr. No Diddy himself, Lars Sullivan.
Oh God!
God,
I've heard that name in a minute. Jesus Lord!
It keeps going.
Apparently, he threatened some woman online.
That sounds about right.
No Vaseline.
I don't even know. No, I'm sorry. I don't even know how to explain. Okay, well, I had a super interesting morning. Some right-wing nut that I blocked on Instagram months ago called my spa and left a profanity threatened voicemail directed at me. Too bad for him that the gentleman didn't block his phone number. So, of course, I called him back and laughed at him while he made threats against me and called me every disparaging slur you can call a woman. He was especially triggered that I support a ceasefire. Turned out he's a washed-up pro wrestler that went by the name Lars Sullivan. Real name Dylan Miley. I wonder how many women he has harassed over the years. If anyone wants to call him, here's his phone number. Blank. Dude is a joke. Clearly unhinged. He hated that I laughed at him when I called back.
First of all, 1, that's funny. Second of all, 2, that's hilarious. And third of all, why they bring up that picture of him doing that gay scene? Oh my God, that's so crazy.
Yo, I got nothing to say with this clown.
Yeah,
I'm not into the LGBTQ type of videos, but I feel like I need to go find this and see if he was the bottom. I feel like he was the bottom.
I feel like the last clown
I've heard it's a switch scene. They were both given and taken. I've heard it was a switch.
They should join the elite then. Join all those wonderful names that Tony pulled out for the pay-per-views.
Yeah, I've been told it's a switch.
All out. Double or nothing.
That's what I've been told.
I don't know what to say.
Rampage.
Oh, Darth, I'm still going to get on that guy.
You know what? You know what? Screw the next two things. We're just going to go shit on somebody real quick. Yeah, screw the next. We'll save these for next week. Calvin, we're gonna save this for next week, Calvin.
Yeah, we got you because this dude.
We got
Darth sent me the wrong thing. Like Darth sent me the wrong thing before the show started, and I'm already not in a good place, in a good mindset right now. So right. YouTube, I'm sorry ahead of time. It's going to go down. Hey, JK, can you hit that button for me real quick?
Yes, I got you. Hold on.
All right. Okay, on Instagram, I reposted a meme that said, it's kind of insane how Tama Tonga was a mid-carder in New Japan and WWE turned him into a star in just 2 weeks. Meanwhile, Okada was a megastar in New Japan and AEW has turned him into just another guy. And someone DM'd me from that reposted meme saying becoming Solo's funky isn't becoming a star, and Okada in the elite in AEW it doesn't get any better than that. I didn't respond to that. And then 12 hours later, this guy sends me a paragraph. WWE got all ex Ring of Honor stars. Roman carried WWE to bullshit. None of the rappers or celebrities that was sitting by me in the first few rows didn't know or the other WWE wrestlers were, except for Logan Paul, and SmackDown got canceled by Fox for low ratings and not making money for the channel. That all happened on Roman's watch. Roman was some shit until the Usos and Heyman started fucking him. WO gave all these seats away to fans because of The Rock was coming, not because of Roman. Roman went on First Take and Stephen A. ignored him and start glazing Heyman. Only reason Roman held the title that long is because they wanted The Rock to come back.
I mean, some parts.
Every part of that is inaccurate.
Is accurate. Yeah, it is inaccurate. Yeah, there's a lot of parts that he said was inaccurate, actually. Damn. But, no, I mean, yeah, that guy's a mark.
Every part of that was accurate.
Hey, look. Look. I'm about to be a dick for a second. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and sit back for 1 second. I'm gonna do this real quick. And
yeah. Cooking and we leaving.
Yeah, cooking.
Hey, no marks allowed. You little